to Boost Your Light Tarot. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today we are talking about our love and our future love, our other person, whether it be someone that you're with or someone that you're in an entanglement with. You know the person you're thinking of. This is about them. So we're going to be asking a few questions. We're going to be asking about yourself and them at present time. What the core issue is with you both, and then we're also going to look at what will help as well, of course. Let's get into it, and of course how progress can be made, but let's get straight into it. We have pile 1, pile 2 and pile 3. Links are down below if you want to click straight there. I just want to say, obviously I've just come back to YouTube. You'll notice if you click on my videos that there's been a huge gap, but I'm really happy to be back, and hello to those that subscribe already. Thank you for keeping up with me all this time, and for new people, don't forget to like and subscribe. It greatly, well, it's a great energy exchange because it's really helps my channel. Right, so we're looking at you and your future love, so let's get cracking. We're going to start with pile 1. Pile 1, if this is your pile, this is your reading. Let me just pop these ones aside here. We're going to be using the Lunar Soul Tarot today. I love this deck. It's a great deck. Let's have a go. I'm just going to give them a really good shuffle. And again, we're going to be diving into both you, them, and a little bit more. I have opened up, which is worth noting, my private readings again, which have really been out of action. I've not had them available for a long time. So those will be available should you want them. And definitely is an extended as well. Here, let me just pop that there. Another little shuffle, and again today we are connecting with your other person, and we're going to be just looking at this connection a lot more as well. So I'll turn these over. We've got 9 of Cups, we have the Knight of Swords reversed, had 2 come up there, so we've got the Star, Queen of Wands, and I'm going to pick out one more, Strength. Oh, this is a nice little spread, guys. Let me just pop this here. Have a look at your Moonology card, which we got. Oh, I love these. They're so great. You got the new moon in Libra. A new romantic cycle begins. Guys, this is exciting. Right, so we're going to start off with these cards, and then, yeah, then we'll get going a little bit further into it. So the first place we're going to start is here, and what we're asking from this is you at the present moment, and we'll look at them in just a second. So we've got the Knight of Swords, as you can see. Let me pop him upright, but he was in reverse, as you will see. So when we look at the Knight of Swords, I feel like you're not your normal self at the moment. As someone that's used to being so independent, brave, and all of those things that come with the Knight of Swords, it's almost like you're a bit of a shadow of yourself right now. That's definitely the overall energy that's coming through. One thing I will say, oh guys, I'm so sorry about that. I should have checked my battery before I started recording, right at the beginning of the reading as well. Let me start again because I was a bit put off then. So we're going to start looking at your energy. That's it. We're with the Knight of Swords, which you can see, guys, is totally reversed. So normally, what do we know about the Knight of Swords? We see the confidence coming through, energy, we see action, bravery, determination, right? All of these things. That's turned on its side at the moment, and this is your current present energy at the moment. So very much get the feeling that, you know, you're feeling slightly deflated, not what you once were. I'm getting an underlying feeling that that's because you think maybe that you've been wronged recently, in whether it be this situation, but your guard is up, you know, gone is the kind of, you're not in attack mode anymore, you're very much in defense mode, if that makes sense. So yeah, I want to give you a hug because you're clearly feeling a little bit against the wall at the moment with your energy. and your feelings as well. In regards to your person at the present, we've got the Nine of Cups here, which honestly couldn't be more opposite. So what we're looking at here is, of course, I mean, look at this guy here. He looks satisfied. He's got all these beautiful cups underneath him on this beautiful lotus, and he's satisfied. He's confident. He's comfortable. Everything that you're kind of not feeling at the moment. So you're very much on complete opposite ends of the spectrum as far as where you are on your journey. I would almost go to say pretty much like a yin and yang situation, whereas one of you is experiencing the light at the moment, your person, and you're in more of that dark mode. Not dark mode, but definitely we need to push you back into the positive side of things. In regards to what the core issue is with you and your person at the moment, we've drawn the Star, which is such a beautiful card. I love the Star. When we see the Star, we talk of hope, inspiration, serenity, you know, all of these different things. It's the crown chakra that relates to the Star. So all things magical, and hope is the biggest thing. Bearing in mind this is what the core issue is, I'm definitely getting a feeling that more so from your end, there's a real uncertainty about where you stand with this person. And it's almost as if they're completely relaxed about the whole thing. Like, I don't even see what your issue is, you know, we're good. But they're not quite giving you the depth that you need, especially in the current energy that you're in. Yeah, for sure. So that's the core issue. It's the sense that you're both on different wavelengths at the moment, or timelines almost. Something that will definitely help. We've got the Strength card here. And this is definitely, my guy's telling me, this is definitely more pointing towards yourself, and that you really need to find, sorry, I've got this new mic. I think I just put my hands all over it. So apologies if the sound went funny then. But yeah, it's almost like we need to give you some of this this energy right here, the strength energy, and really kind of dig deep. As I said, you're really kind of almost on your head at the moment. But the biggest thing that will help is compassion, courage. Another word that comes from strength would be, you know, influence, the influence that they have over this roaring lion. But, you know, there's no force needed there. That's true strength. So when we look at how this can help you, definitely trust, absolute trust, and almost laying yourself bare. This thing that you have at the moment, as I said, where you're feeling on the back foot, it's almost like you feel that they're not, the underlining thing coming through here is that they're not, you feel that they're not feeling that deep about this situation, or, you know, they're being very laxical about it. In truth, they're not, or certainly that's the energy that's coming through. It's just more of a case of they don't go that deep normally. But definitely what's coming through here is that conversation is definitely needed to be had. You know, build up the strength. But also a warning from my guide coming through to you is that don't be too pushy. Realise that it's not because they don't care. It's that they're not on the same wavelength as you with this at the moment, or certainly as far as how it's making you feel. So communication is a big underlying thing that's coming through here, that definitely will help, and make them realise where you're coming from. But at the same point, you know, don't be so defensive with it. You know, they're trying, and this is one of those. Normally it's wonderful to just blame them, but I really think it's a case of being more oblivious rather than that they don't care. They don't get it. You know, they're oblivious to how deep your feelings are surrounding this situation, is what's coming through. What should we got up here? We've got the Queen of Wands up here, and this is what progress can be made. And this is definitely speaking to yourself. You know, again, we see the Knights of Swords in reverse, and this was kind of energy that you were giving previously, but actually the energy that needs to come forward, you know, Wands are a lot lighter than Swords. Wands teach us to be a little bit more subtle. As an example, the Queen of Swords as opposed to the Queen of Wands, that word direct, right? Very direct, very raw. The Queen of Wands is a little bit more tactile. You know, of course, they're full of confidence, the same confidence and independence and determination as the Queen of Swords, but they're a little softer in their approach. Much like strength here, the same similar energy. I'm going to hold these up for you. And these are the energies that are being asked to be brought up by yourself now. And this is how progress can be made. But definitely communication is needed. We've also got, of course, the new moon in Libra. Yes! Which is a new romantic cycle begins. So, you know, there's definitely romance here. It's more the biggest underlying thing that's coming through, as mentioned in the beginning, is it's really more from them, that they're just not getting it rather than that they don't care. So I hope that helps. I'm going to pull a few more cards out here. I'm going to pull some Work Your Light, Rebecca Campbell. I love her illustrations. But yeah, guys, I think, you know, because they're quite stubborn and not getting your view, it's kind of made you bury in and get a little bit prickly about the whole situation, certainly on the defensive. And then, of course, your mind's wandered off and off and off. So the message coming through is relax. Take a deep breath. Literally now, take a deep breath. And yeah, you need to have a good conversation with your person. And certainly, new romantic cycle begins. If anything, it's going to be good for the both of you, because definitely they're on the same track as you. It's just a case of the communication is very different right now, and you're both sitting in different energies. So again, the biggest thing for you is to bring your energy up and back into the strength of the Queen of Wands, rather than where you're sitting at the moment with the prickly Knight of Swords in reverse. Let me pull out, I'm going to pull out a couple here. We've got Warrior Woman and we have Lemuria. Oh, I love these cards. And these are in relation to you. I've drawn these out. So we've got the first one, Warrior Woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? Have you answered your deepest calling? So that's definitely needs some digging in. Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. There you go. And again, you know, one of the biggest messages that comes through with these guys is anything you want can be yours right now. You're in, you know, definitely your energy, guys. Oh, I wish it was mine right now. But you're very much like a magnet right now for both manifestation, for bringing anything in that you want. But you need to bring yourself up to the energy to be able to receive and give that. So again, you're sitting in this Knight energy of Swords at the moment. You need to step into Warrior Woman style and Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. And note that it is happening. You know, my guide is asking me to remind you that it sounds so patronizing that it's just a change of mindset. How frustrating is it when people say that? But it really is, guys. I said it in my last video, and it's because my sister actually mentioned it to me recently. With every breath out and every breath in is a new reality. So every breath we breathe is a new reality. And if you really ponder upon that for a moment and think about it, exactly that. You can create a new reality at any moment, guys. And this shift from the Knight of Swords into this beautiful Queen of Wands energy, which you should be giving right now and will be, you can have instantly like that. Definitely some meditation if you're not doing it, guys. It's 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes, and obviously, you know, recommend 100% building up from there. But if you don't currently do anything, it's 5 minutes of your day. We need to get you up and literally get on this meditation. Also, something that will greatly benefit you is your daily affirmations. Can't think of my words then. Definitely write yourself a list of 5 different affirmations about yourself that you know are the negative opinions that you also think of yourself that creep in there. Replace them with positives, and I want you to say them every time you're brushing your teeth in the morning and at night. Repeat them out loud to yourself in the mirror. There's only you there, so don't be embarrassed about it. But that's something that will really definitely help elevate you into the right energy to receive this beautiful relationship that is budding. As I said, romantic cycle beginning. I'm going to put these out. These are The Universe Has Your Back, Compassion, and I'm going to pull one more out as well. Compassion is my compass. I'm willing to hold space for the experience of others. Yes, that's exactly what, this is much better at articulating it than I was just then. But this is exactly what we're talking about. Compassion is your compass, and you need to be willing to hold space for your other person and for the experience of others. So that's a really great one. In fact, I want you to take a little screenshot of this if you can, and perhaps have that on your phone or write that down, because that's a great one, especially with what's going on with your other person. My greatest experience of freedom comes when I let go of what others think of me. Yes, yes, exactly that. Let go of this Knight of Swords energy and bring in the beautiful Queen of Wands, which is your true energy, and certainly the energy that's going to match up to this beautiful 9 of Cups situation coming on down here. And when we look at cups, actually, let me have a look into, let me try and pull, I'm going to pull another card to get a little bit of more info on them. I'm feeling that I can't let you go there. We can go into a private reading if you wanted to go in and had particular questions about this person. So see the links down below. I've just opened up, as I mentioned at the beginning, my diary, so I'm available. But I want to pull out just one more. The King of Wands, guys. As if it couldn't be a match in heaven. No wonder a new romantic cycle begins. The Queen and the King of Wands. You know, I think it's the King of Wands. See how he faces his Queen. Such a great king, guys. I mean, say no more. This is the energy we need to get you into, which is your true energy. It's just, obviously, to match this. But at the moment, you're in a prickly place. I'm not sure what got you there. Whether it's them, definitely them and their ignorance to how you're feeling, that's coming through strong. But there's definitely maybe some underlying issues as well that actually on the surface may seem like it, but that don't actually have much to do with your person. If that does resonate with you, definitely hit me up for a private reading, as I'd love to go more into this, because I'm loving your energy. It's almost like I just want to give you a little kick up the bum to say, come on, get your headspace right, because actually you've got everything that you want, especially with your person. New romantic cycle. Guys, I'm super excited for you. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if this resonated, and definitely leave a comment below because I'm dying to know. And I will see you soon. I hope it did. As I mentioned, affirmations, and affirmation is the most important one, and definitely 5 minutes of meditation, guys. That's all it is. If you need help with any meditation techniques or anything like that, I can point you in the right direction, so just hit me up on email. But yes, I look forward to reading for you soon, and hopefully I might see some of you over in the private readings. Take care, guys. Peace out, and I will see you soon. Hello, guys. So this is for pile 2. If you chose pile 2, this reading is for you. Welcome, guys. Let me just pop these aside. So, guys, pile 2, today we are looking at your person. So, love interest, you may be with them. Whoever it is you're thinking about right now, that's who this reading is about. Let's start. Pop that up there. You've got the full moon in Sagittarius, looking at the bigger picture. So let's have a look. I'm going to draw some cards first. I'm going to be using the Lunar Soul Tarot. Give these a good shuffle. But yeah, how are you guys? I'd love to know. I get so interested in where you're from, where you're watching from today, where you're reading from. I just realised, I'm so sorry if my sound was a bit low then. I just realised that my mic, I've got this new mic, guys, getting professional. But yeah, let me know where you're from. Write down in the comments down below. I would love to know where you all are. Obviously, I'm in the UK. We've got a super rainy day today. Let me know what it's like near you. Right, let's get going. So, your person. I want you to take a good deep breath, guys. In through the nose and out through the mouth, and let's get into it. And I want you to really channel your person. So we're going to draw a 5-card draw today. So we're going to be doing, let's put number 1 here. So we've got the moon, we have the 10 of Wands, 2 of Swords reversed, 10 of Cups reversed, and the 6 of Wands reversed as well. So let's start. I'm going to be pulling some different, let me pop this over here. I'm also going to be pulling a lot more oracle cards, different things along the way. So your person, so let's start with you and your energies at the present. And we drew the beautiful moon. I love these illustrations, aren't they just absolutely gorgeous? But when we look at the moon, it's all about intuition, your clarity, you know, third eye, your mind. Intuition and clarity is the main thing that's coming through here. And also, I want to say almost a femininity. You're really giving great vibes right now. But you're crystal clear for what it is in regards to your feelings towards this person. It couldn't be clearer for you. You're very, you know what you want. You're in a good place. And I'm feeling that you've been really balanced and about the way in which you've handled this situation as well. In regards to their energies, as you can see, we've got the 10 of Wands here, and he's got all of these one's crossing him, but what we're seeing here, it's almost like they feel, I mean, you can tell by this card, it's almost like they feel burden. I'm not necessarily getting that that burden is to do with you, though. Let me try and ask my guides here. It's more like a burden, like they have big responsibility, and I am getting more towards the vibes of family orientated. So something that they've got a lot on their plate right now. Let's put it that way, a lot on their plate. Just moving on to what the core issue, because I want to bring it back to you, and I will cover them and we'll go more into them in just a moment. But the core issue, we've got the Two of Swords here, which is a beautiful card. I'm going to show you upright first of all. Of course, when the Two of Swords is upright, normally it speaks of indecision, confusion, stalemate, so to speak. But we're seeing that in reverse here. So actually, there definitely needs to be a clarity to this situation. There's a lot of people feeling overwhelmed, yourself included, and with them. But again, with them, it's definitely coming in that it's more of an overwhelming of just life for them at the moment. And I'm definitely feeling that when in regards to you and your feelings, definitely a message that's coming through here is that they are mindful of the fact that you probably think that, you know, they're not standoffish but non-committal, shall I say, or not addressing the situation between you two is to do with you, but it's not. They really are very, very overwhelmed in their personal life at the moment. But what can kind of bring that back together without a shadow of a doubt, guys, is definitely action. So I would, one of the messages coming through is really have a good chat. This is for those of you that are very well connected to your person. You need to sit down and have a really good chat and see about what's going on here, because they're feeling overwhelmed. Not in, I almost want to say in a direct way, but let them know that you're there to help whatever that situation that they're dealing with, because a lot is going on in their life at the moment and they're literally feeling it from all angles. So it's nothing to do with you specifically as to why they're being distant perhaps recently, but that's a strong message that's coming through here. What will help the situation? We've got the Ten of Cups reversed, and definitely just the two of you, not bringing other people involved. Yeah, this is something that I will say about this person, that they're quite private. So this is definitely something, rather than help in the sense of rallying people around them, that's the opposite of what they want. You know, offer your help and know that you're there for them. And this is about really the connection between you two and nobody else. So don't let other people's opinions or actions and so forth meddle in, you know, this connection between the two of you. But yeah, the biggest overlying thing is that they're just feeling overwhelmed. But the way you can help is by just being there and offering that, not giving them more of a burden, so to speak. Just know, you know, that it's not you that as to why they may be pulling away. It's not. That's certainly not what's coming through here. So you can take that off your mind, but instead, you know, offer your support, and hopefully they'll be able to open up about other things that are going on in the situation. How can you make progress? We've got the Six of Wands here, and it's in reverse. Let me show you the Six of Wands. I just love these cards, Lunar Soul. But yeah, with the Six of Wands, guys, excuse me, what we're really looking at is, and bearing in mind, this is at how progress can be made. And I almost want to say by kind of, the word that's coming through is ego, but it's not an ego in the sense of, I don't know, I need more clarity on this. Okay, so it's almost, I'm almost getting the feeling that other people are really not on your side with this connection. And this is asking you to almost, again, what we're saying down here, other people's business isn't needed. Their opinions aren't needed here. You know, this is definitely in regards to your connection right now and you two alone. So again, that message is coming through, and just kind of like try and dampen the outside voices and really listen to your inner self, and try and get their inner self to speak to you as well. And the way to go about that is to offer compassion, keep it private, but also, you know, when the word ego, and with that coming through, it's almost like the message is to own it, so to speak. You know, have an ego about whatever it is that you're doing. Don't, I hope this is coming through okay. I'm trying to get more clarity from my guides here. But yeah, I hope that kind of makes sense to you. Let me draw. I'm going to draw another couple of cards here, because I think we need a little bit more clarity. But yeah, it's really hard to say. The reason I think egos, let me get more clarity. It's not about what I think. I'm going to get a message. I need more message, more clarity as to what. Right, we've got the Seven of Cups reversed as well, guys. So again, it's that clarity and the reality of things. And I'm going to pull one more. Four of decisions as well. So guys, one of the things that is coming through here is, you know, in regards to this connection, they're just not in the space, I don't think, for this connection right now. That doesn't mean they're not in the space for you, or feelings and so forth, but they just have such an overwhelming amount of things going on. They just have an overwhelming amount of things going on, basically. I know I keep saying that, but you do have to kind of point out the reality of that as well. So if they don't, in regards to the love side of things, if they aren't giving as much as you hope, you've just got to be there. If you really do value this connection, and you know, it is really important, not about valuing, but if it's important to you, then at the moment, I'm afraid, guys, it's just a case of being there as a guide and a helping hand. I'm almost getting those vibes of I'm not a twin flame, I'm going to put that out there, but a lot of people I know are. And one thing that it reminds me of, that kind of vibe of relationship where, look, there's a connection there without a shadow of a doubt, but now's just not the right time. You know, this person is dealing with a lot, and all you can really do is just hang on in there. But, you know, the reality is going to come that you do have to make a decision as to what to do in regards to love with this person, because they just can't give it right now. And yeah, they just can't give it right now. In regards to obviously other people, block all them out. And what we said down here is about you, and really trusting thine own self and going within, and working out the situation as to what you want to progress. But whether you stay there or not right now, then you're not going to get much back. So again, it's just a case of letting them know that you're there for them and that you can help whilst keeping their business private. And they're very, I want to draw more about this person, because there's quite a few different messages. And guys, I'm so sorry, this is quite, you know, this is just a short pick a card reading, but I'm feeling there's loads of info coming through here. If you did want to go into this in more depth, or anything I've said resonates, then definitely hit me up for a private reading. So I'd love to carry on, because there's a lot of aspects to this. It's not as straightforward as it seemed at first. We've got the Knight of Swords, and then again the Five of Wands. So yeah, I mean, this person, without a shadow of a doubt, they're very, I almost want to say stubborn. They're very brave, and they're normally, I mean, the Knight of Swords, you know, swords is all about headstrong and work, and they're very much forthcoming with that, leadership qualities. But at the moment, and that's almost, you know, we spoke of the ego up here, that's something they're battling, in that their life isn't perfect right now, and they're kind of coming to terms that, how can this not, you know, this doesn't happen to me. And we all go through those stages in life, every single one of us. It's part of human growth, isn't it? But definitely that's where they are right now, and this is why they're not letting people in. You know, they don't want to show you their vulnerabilities, but yeah, for sure, they're battling their inner demons at the moment, or not, yeah, inner demons, all sorts, not inner demons, but they're failures. Demons is the wrong word, complete wrong word, although it did prop up there, but again, I'm trying to remain focused on this. But the Five of Wands, and of course that's in reverse, so again, there's an avoidance here, a mass avoidance from him, and that's why they're just not ready yet to give out that love. Again, that's not to say that this connection is going to be severed, and if you do, you know, if it's someone really important to you, then you need to hang on in there. If not, then guys, you know, this person's going through a lot. So if it's not someone, then maybe they're not quite for you right now. Who's not to say in the future? But yeah, let me pull out some oracle cards as well. I'm going to pull out some Work Your Light oracle cards. Let's have a look. But there's just a total avoidance. But again, it's not just you, it's from them, from themselves. They're almost hiding from themselves. I'm going to pull out one for yourself. And I'm going to pull out one for them as well. Put them on this side. I'm also going to pull out a couple of the universe has at your back. In fact, let me look at these ones first. So for you, oh, these cards are just so gorgeous, aren't they? Leap. You go first, the universe will catch you. And this is definitely, you know, my guide saying here, this needs to come through clear to you right now. Pile number 2 is that the universe does have your back, but you have to be true to yourself. And this is about letting yourself truly go and really listening to your, you know, your thine own self, your inner mind. Meditation will help with that, because really the only place you can find the true answers, it's all inside of you. So that's a real reminder of that. For them, Council of Light, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realm. You know, again, this person's, their guides are all rallying around them at the moment, whether they realize it or not, because they're definitely in a bit of a crisis mode. But Council of Light, and that's certainly, I mean, I'm not sure if your person is spiritual, but that would serve them greatly right now. I say spiritual. When I mean spiritual, I mean self, you know, looking within. And spiritual can mean a whole load of other things. It's not related to religion or spirituality, certainly not when I say it. Maybe I need a new word. But I'm talking about within and healing within and using our guides to do that. Right, let me pull out some, and these are for you. We have, my genuine desire to serve clears the path for me to step into my purpose. Yes, your genuine desire to serve clears the path for you to step into your purpose. That's a lovely one. I hope that resonates. I love this. Owning your power. Owning my power inspires others to do the same. I am not afraid to shine. Yes, I love that one. And I'm going to put out one more. Guidance is available to me now. I know that angels, ancestors, and spirits guides are always at hand. I do not walk alone. That's a really important message for all of you, every single one of you, whether things have resonated in this reading or not. Always remember that. Take a screenshot. Always remind yourself of that. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. It's been a real higgledy-piggledy one, guys, because there's a lot of information that came out there, and obviously it's just a short reading on YouTube. So if you want to go into more depth, then I've just cleared out my diary. Super happy to say, so I'm offering private readings now, so definitely hit me up. But yeah, I'm sending you lots of love and good vibes, and you've got some decision making, but just know that it's not, you know, about you basically as to why they're distancing. It's a lot about them, a little bit about you, but they've got everything on their plate. And whether or not, you know, you do want to stick around, that's up to you, my love. Let me know down below, you know, if this resonated with you or what bits. And yeah, hopefully, well, I know I'll see some of you in the private readings. But guys, I'll speak to you soon. Peace out. Lots of love. Hello guys, and welcome back to pile 3. This is your reading. If you choose pile 3, welcome. Hello to my subscribers, and hello new people. Nice to see you. I've not been around for a while, so I think everyone's new at this stage. But we're talking today about your person. I'm going to be using Lunar Soul Tarot and a couple of oracle cards. Of course, this is just a short reading. I have just opened up my private reading, so if you're interested in that, all the details below, blah, blah, blah. Let's get on with it. So, guys, this is all about your person. You could be with them, you could be apart from them, whatever the situation, whoever it is that you're thinking about right now, this is about them. So, let's have a look. We've got a time for healing, the balsamic moon. I love these moonologies. So that's the general energy of your reading today. Let's draw some cards, and we're going to look at both you, them, and all the underlining energies, but I'll just give these a really good shuffle. Let's draw some cards from here. So we have the Five of Cups, have the Knight of Discs, Knight of Swords, Eight of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. A lot of reversals today, guys. I'm also going to pull, let me pop this here. As I said, I'm going to pull out some more in a moment. But let's start with yourself at the moment. I am going to be using my guides today and tuning in to get some messages for you. So we're looking at your person. Again, we're going to be looking at your energy. And, you know, we've got the Five of Cups here. Definitely the overall thing that's coming through is moving on and acceptance. I definitely get that there's been a parting here, whatever the situation that there has been a parting, and you are learning to move on and gain acceptance. But of course, there's that little part of you that does hope for reconciliation. That's what's coming through. In regards to them, let's have a look. We've got the Knight of Discs reserved. I was going to say reserved, reversed. And let's see if I can get some messages here through from my guides as well. Yeah, there's a real stubbornness going on at their end. It's almost like they've been carried away into a world of, you know, like there's a lot of greed surrounding them right now. A lot of greed energy. Greed energy, the other thing that keeps coming through, what's the word, materialism, almost. And that certainly comes through with the Knight of Discs in reverse. But yeah, it's almost like they've been swept away. I want to say in their work environment or whatever it is they're surrounding themselves right now and whatever it is that they're doing. It's almost like it's swept them away. God, I'm so sorry. I think my tripod keeps falling down, guys. I totally need new equipment. All right, let me just see if I can get that to stick. I hope that's okay. Is that all right? Oh my God. Hold on a sec, guys. Guys, I'm so sorry about that. My whole thing just nearly collapsed on me. I've got real issues. I've just come back and the tripod, apologies. Going back to them. So, yeah, it's almost as if there is some, whatever it is that they're involving themselves at the moment work, there's just to see a lot of greed around, whether they're having short-term success and it's kind of, you know, gone to their head, quite literally. So, unfortunately to say that they're in a real stubborn space at the moment. I don't think much would help to get through that. When we look at, you know, what the kind of core issue is surrounding your connection, definitely there's just a recklessness and impulsive, and I'm getting this from their end. You know, they've not been, certainly in regards to whatever happened with the split, it was very reckless, very impulsive on their behalf. Yeah, there wasn't much care taken from their end. In regards to what will help this, definitely, let's see what comes through. It's almost, there's a fear of change coming through, without a shadow of a doubt. And I think that's more from your end. As I said, they're in this stubborn space right now. And I'm so sorry to say, I know it's really shitty, and I'm sorry to be the delivery. I just get the messages come through. But they're not thinking about you too much right now. You know, it's very much about them. So for you, it's almost, yeah, you really need to kind of almost let go, I want to say. Now, this person's not for you right at this moment, whether that means in the future. But I think for you, there's a real fear of change. And I'm definitely getting that you're feeling a little bit, you know, stagnant right now. You're not sure what to do. But right here, when we said your current energy, you know, these are underlining feelings. When we're talking about your current energy earlier, you were learning to move on and gain acceptance from that. So although there's that small hope of reconciliation, I'm afraid to say that now's just not the right time with this person. They don't have it in them to give you that. There's almost an insecurity, a jealousy. You know, you see that we've got the Queen of Wands up here, but she's in reverse. There's a real kind of jealousy aspect going on right now with them. And it's, again, they're just surrounded. Honestly, guys, I feel when I read and channel as well, and they're just surrounded by greed and just just too much of everything, you know, including people feeding their ego and all this kind of sorts of things. And don't worry, they'll come down with a hard thump when reality hits them. But right now, they're really enveloped in that feeling. So it's not so much about you. They're just so wrapped up in themselves that they're not even giving, you know, themselves, allowing themselves the time to put you into their thought pattern. It's very much because they're being swept up over here. They're almost blocking it out, if that makes sense. I wish I could give a bit more here. Let me do, I want to just pull one more for you guys as well. Oh, look at that. And we have the Queen of Swords come through. Yes, I love the Queen of Swords. She's like badass. So Queen of Swords, guys, we're talking independent, direct, unbiased. This is the phase you're about to enter into. This is your current energies and what's upcoming. You're about to get rid of that and really build up yourself, as if to say, you know what? If you haven't got time for me right now, my friend, I haven't got time for you, because they're really not putting you in their mind right now. So, but that's going to become the little part of you that still finds that really upsetting and challenging to deal with. I promise you, brighter times are coming. You're about to literally empower the Queen of Swords. That's your next energy that's coming through here. I'm going to pull you some Work Your Light Oracle cards by Rebecca Campbell. Definitely you're in need of some of those. And let's get another couple of messages through. I'm going to pull 2 of these. Let's have a look. And we have Unbound. Aren't these just the most beautiful cards? Guys, is my camera falling slowly and slowly? I'm so sorry. I've been so busy with this. I think I haven't realised the camera angle. Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts and past lives. Girl or guy, whoever's watching this, you got a lot of work to do, but it's really exciting work that's about to come up, and this is like a trigger from it. Whatever's happened, your person, they're going to trigger you, but it's going to be a lot of you going on, but in a really good way. Not, oh, work on yourself and all that. That too, of course, with forever should be healing, always. But yeah, there's some exciting stuff. You're about to release a whole lot of that tension that you're feeling. I'm going to pull one more. Let's have a look. Trust the niggle. What is the niggle trying to tell you? So whatever it is that you keeps popping up in your mind, but you're pushing it away, you need to start listening to those and being really honest with yourself. I'm very excited for you. I know this isn't the best message that you hope to hear about your other person, but damn, you're about to come into your own in a whole new way with fire and all. It's going to be wonderful. And the sword, wielding a sword like the Queen of Swords. Guys, fear not. Good times are coming. I hope this reading's been useful. I'm so sorry about the lopsided camera. Good God, I really need to sort that out. I think one of my legs is just broken. The tripod legs, that is. My legs are just fine, thank you. But yeah, I really hope you found this helpful. I would love to hear from you guys again. So if you do want a private reading, whether it be about them, I'm really interested in you though, because you've got some good stuff coming up here. You're literally on the rise. Hit me up. I've just opened up my books. You can see all the details below, and I hope to hear from you soon. Please comment below, pile 3. I want to know those of you that really felt this, and you know, let me know who you are, where you're from, because girl or guy, whoever's watching this, you've got a lot of good stuff coming to you, and I'm very excited. Take care, peace out, and lots of love. Bye.